Do people sleep in here at nighttime?
No, but I'm guessing people probably do disgusting shit on these couches.
Oh my God.
I bet you're right. All
never-
kinds of things are filmed in here.
Oh my God.
Ew. You're right.
I was just recently asked if I would do hair for pornos. I said, well, if you're paying me enough.
You don't have to comb the comment.
Oh, really? Oh, do you
Well,
do
no.
hair? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Are we
So
live,
That's
Johnny?
cool.
styling their hair before
Nice.
the
We live?
movies.
We on?
And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck
Okay,
yeah.
wait.
No.
We're very professional here, so we got to do this right.
All right, no, do it.
Okay, Johnny, theme music.
Da-na-da-na-na-na. I'm Burger.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the I'm Burger podcast. We got here tonight most of our usual suspects. Johnny,
Hey.
Ryan,
Hey, how's it going?
Ryan,
Hey, how's it going?
Ryan.
At the deli today.
Ryan. No, Ryan's on his way right now. He's probably on the number 2. I don't mean shit.
Or is he going number 2?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay,
he could
sorry.
be
I was
like shitting and
confused.
then heading down. And we have some great guests here tonight. We have Bonnie Brennan. I knew I was going to
Hey.
say that right. And Miss Angie Crum.
Hello.
And we got a wild show. Now, here's the thing. One of these things is going to happen as we find out. And it's about a comic some of us know. I don't know if everyone knows him, Steve Renazizi. Okay, so somebody had just told me, you know what, let's do this. Let's start out with that. I think that'll be fun. I haven't Googled it. If anyone has their phone, go ahead and see what you come up with.
Steve Renazizi.
Yeah. I'll let
you
It's
do it. Are you gonna
R-E-N-N.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
my
kinda
I will.
lazy.
I'll do it.
I don't
Watch.
wanna-
Steve.
Whoever.
Renazizi.
Okay, so dude told me.
I know of Steve. I think we're Facebook friends, but
I think I
can't picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The New York Times. So this isn't like, some side thing.
Is this the 9/11 thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about it, but I didn't hear
Yeah,
about
so
it.
when comedian Steve Renazizi has explained his success, which includes 7 seasons starring on a popular TV show, The League, and a 1-hour special this Saturday on Comedy Central, he has frequently attributed it to decisions he made after narrowly escaping World Trade Center attacks on September 11th, 2001. He was in the Trade Center, apparently, narrowly escaped along with many people, thousands of whom died, many of whom were maimed, injured, handicapped for life. Steve was there. He was lucky enough to escape by, let's see, in elaborate detail, Mr. Renazizi, 37, described working at Merrill Lynch's offices on the 54th floor of the South Tower when the first plane struck the North Tower. So he was a stockbroker. Okay, right away I'm thinking, not a liar. I was there, and then the first tower got
We're not
hit,
Facebook friends, by the way.
and
I
we
just
were
want to
like
make that clear.
jostled over the place. He told an interviewer in 2009 he fled to the street just minutes before another plane slammed into his building. He said and decided that very day that life was too precious to waste opportunities. So he abandoned his New York desk job to pursue a career as an entertainer in Los Angeles. Wow, that is fantastic. That is
So what? It's
insane.
all a lie?
I couldn't imagine. What kind of a scumbag would lie
Well,
about that?
They
Wait,
said that
I still
a
have dreams.
comedian was saying
Wait,
sorry for a lie he told about
Well, let's see.
9/11.
I still have dreams
Oh,
of like
is
you
that
know.
what it is?
Oh
Is
wait,
that the-
wait.
I think.
The spin.
Wait, hold on. He had falling dreams. Because a lot of people that had to suffer that horrible incident also had the same type of dreams where it was like nightmares for them. They weren't dreams; they were nightmares constantly. Oh, confronted by the New York Times this week. Hold on.
Oh, God.
See, he
Please
doesn't.
get to the end of
he
the story.
doesn't want me to see it. They see how it flashed off.
blocking you.
I'm telling you right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold
This
on.
is
I
good.
will not give up
I'm
on
not
this.
Facebook friends with him.
No,
by
I
the
will
way.
not give up on this.
Yeah, the name
they
just
wish I
must
would.
have been popular by
No,
some
no, I'm
wish-
really not. As
yeah.
soon as you said he had his own comedy special, I
Okay.
was like, I'm definitely not friends
That
with
was me
anyone
too.
at that level of stature.
No, I know him.
details.
I actually,
No,
Yeah.
no.
I knew him well, not as friends, but I knew him. We were at the Comedy Store a lot. I still have dreams of like.
His name does sound really familiar, though.
Confronted
Yeah,
by
it
the New
does.
York Times this
Okay,
week,
go ahead.
though, with evidence that undermined his account, Mr. Renazizi, after a day of deliberation, acknowledged on Tuesday that his account was fiction.
Ah,
No!
Yeah, see, that's-
Actually, he had been
wow.
working in Midtown that day and not for Merrill Lynch, which has no
horrible.
record of his
That's
employment and
horrible.
had no offices in
really
either tower.
messed up.
I was not at the Trade Center on that day, he said in a statement provided by his publicist.
Wow.
I was a horrible kike of a shithead. Oh, wait, no, it says Matthew Leboff. I don't know why I said this. this was inexcusable. I am truly, truly sorry. Well, I mean, are you giving back your career? Like with the lies? That's what I wonder. When people are truly sorry, are they sorry enough to give back their careers?
Well, no.
And
He's
stop.
probably going to lose his career after that. That's horrible for him.
Well-
I can't imagine anyone in
drop
New
him from the
York would
show
book
that he's
him.
on.
Any of the
Yeah.
New York comedy
Imagine
clubs.
that. Imagine a comedy club in New
Guess
York.
who
that
did die in
books
the
him?
World Trade Center?
Yeah, like
one of my
their
relatives.
uncle, and I would
Sorry.
say, no, you're right. I would say,
I mean, so I don't want anyone like making that crap up because like I actually
Yeah.
had a close connection to that.
So you know what? See, I have none. I watched it on
Yeah.
TV, and for me, I think, wow,
It was horrible.
that's like pretending you were in Nam.
I mean, it was
You
like
know?
it was like
Yeah.
I mean, that's some
Yeah, it's
like,
that's not something you,
Yeah.
you
no.
fool around
it
with,
was
joke
yeah.
about, or
But anyway,
just
I don't want to. But I
find
hear
some way
you.
to
So that
benefit from
sucks.
it.
No, you know what? I gotta say, it's worse than pretending you were in Nam just to impress a girl. It's actually worse because, like, these
You're not
people,
because you're not actually even getting any.
you're trying to get a
just-
career,
Right.
Like you're lying to people.
It's
being
worse to lie to
shiesty.
get money than to get pussy. Is that what you're
It's-
saying?
No, it's like people could look and go, okay,
Is
you're
that
an
too
idiot.
blatant?
Like they could look at him and go, like, okay, idiot,
Thank
you were
you.
trying to
It's
meet a
beautiful,
girl
isn't
and make an impressive
like we
story.
connected.
But you didn't say it to like that's what I mean. You weren't
Yeah.
trying to impress one person. You were telling people, and they were like, wow.
And not only that, they felt bad, and they're like,
Oh yeah,
dude.
and then you had
and
to,
then
all
I
your
wanna
friends
help you
died.
get your
All his
dream.
friends died who were working with him.
That's crazy.
That day, and he imagine what he must have felt like narrowly escaping the death while all his friends died. When it turns out he wasn't even there.
That's horrible.
And so imagine anyone in New York. Like, what would the backlash be to a club that booked him?
Did that just get
after
revealed?
yeah,
this whole
a week
thing.
ago. After
What is the
lying about
backlash?
9/11,
Wow.
I would be curious to
yeah,
find
Google
out.
that. See what
Oh, yeah.
people's reviews or
Yeah, because
hate tweets or something.
no, I mean, there's certain, you know what it is
that's
though.
not something you joke around about, you know.
Well, people don't get it, and it's all starting to
I
come
mean, in
out.
certain ways, yes, but not like that. Like you said,
You don't joke about. You don't lie. You don't lie. You
Yeah,
can joke about it all
exactly.
you
Yeah,
want.
exactly.
We
Thank
have freedom
you.
of
Thank
speech.
you.
You lied, dude.
Yeah, you lied.
Like
it's not
you-
the joking. It's the
I'm
lying.
I'm gonna go tell Jamie Masada that I was running from my burning home in Northern California and that I narrowly escaped, like I lost,
Right?
it, and tell them as I was running away.
Yeah.
I
that
mean, it's.
I was dreaming.
yeah.
But you know what
I
it
need
is?
to.
Entertainment.
I need to stop raising sheep.
And do you know
Northern
comics?
California
Do you know
and just
comics are
Stop
coming
it
out?
for my
Wine.
comedy dream. Do you think he'll buy it?
Comics
Yeah.
are coming out in his
Possibly.
I
defense.
think so. I think he'll buy it.
Shave one side of your head and make it look
Sam
like you got
Tripoli.
burned.
Sam Tripoli came out in his defense to say that hey, he's a good guy and he's his friend and to leave him alone. And I thought, wow, dog. Does your friend exclude the fact that he fucking just pretended to be at the World Trade Center? Because you're a douchebag, and him being your friend doesn't tell me anything, but he's shiesty as fuck. But this is him, and yeah, wow. Oh, what's his wife's name? Tracy Renazizi? Oh, yeah, he got a hot little wife, too. No, he did. He's an ugly
Maybe
fucking
not
dude.
anymore.
Yeah, he's an ugly. Like, look at this dude. I don't know if you've ever seen him, but
I don't know. The name does sound familiar, so let me see. Yeah.
yeah, I
me see.
mean that dude's not scoring a hot wife.
Well,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
That's
the
not
Ryan
the face of
Gosling.
a, that's not the face of a big dick either. So it's
yeah.
like, and a big dick would never fucking lie about being
you
at the
know,
World Trade
when,
Center.
when there is a big dick involved, I'm not usually looking at a face anyway. So
Oh, thank
it's-
God.
yeah, I'm just not.
If I was
my-
single,
my-
if I was single,
my eye line.
my looks wouldn't matter. I yeah, I always said I've never had a personality.
So safe to say, Steve Ranazizi will not be on Burger,
Wow.
on Burger
Yeah,
Podcast.
no,
we'd love to have him.
No, I've.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'll have him
Yeah.
on. I don't give a shit, but I'll
Challenge him.
still call him a
Yeah,
piece
we'd
of
love
shit.
him.
I mean,
That would be great.
that's insane to make up.
No, it is. It's
I mean, that's
horrible.
beyond belief. But again,
I
I'm
have
curious
nothing else
because I
funny
know
to
the
say
comedy
about
store is going to still book them because they don't have the heart. And I think even Adam, who's the manager there, I
right,
think he's
yeah.
from back east. I don't know for sure. No, he's Arizona. Okay, so he's not going to care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's like, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's in USA Today, CNN International.
Is it really?
Oh yeah,
And this just broke this past week.
yeah. It was.
Damn, that kind of flew under my radar.
Yeah, he's
I just found
everywhere.
out about it today.
Wow.
He's
so,
famous.
yeah.
He is famous.
Yeah,
Like
Um,
the biggest douchebag in the world. Right?
Well, I mean, see, but you know what people aren't getting?
Damn.
Okay, so you had the fat Jew, you have all these people.
Yeah, oh,
okay,
yeah,
but you have
please.
all these other ones. Like Williams got away with it forever. Robin Williams for stealing jokes. Dennis Leary's made it. You take it all, and what you notice is one common thread. upper middle class suburban cunt fucks that don't have lives. And unlike somebody, Benji Aflalo, who's somebody I respect in the sense that he will tell you how fucking, in his set, he goes through how rich his family is, and they are. And that's real. And his sets crack me up because it's a life I don't know. And so I think it's funny that he had a bit about, having to look over his shoulder in his BMW his parents bought him like a peasant because he didn't have the camera. And great stuff, right? And I related to him in the sense that I have never thought of that.
Right.
But that's hysterical that that's your life,
Sure.
And
Yeah,
these
that's legit,
Dennis
that's
Learys,
real.
Robin Williams,
Sure.
even back to Carlin, who got his entire ideals from Lenny Bruce by going on the road
Yeah,
with him.
okay,
I mean,
that's
he
true.
did 7 Dirty Words. Lenny Bruce did The Meaning of Words.
That's right.
I mean, let's be real. There
Yeah,
were a bunch of
okay,
other things.
it's a modification.
Yeah, 90% of his black
Yeah.
stuff was Lenny Bruce because Lenny Bruce actually hung out with people of all different races.
Mm-hmm.
He was hanging out deep, and so it's like, so all these things, and you look at it, and now there's plenty of upper middle class suburban comics that are very funny and doing upper middle class suburban shit.
Sure.
Beautiful. Just stop coming out and pretending you're poor, like D'Elia, who came out and tried to be all raggedy looking and all this shit when his dad's the biggest producer in Hollywood. He was guaranteed a career and he stole jokes. But he doesn't get called out. You know why he doesn't get called out? Because even though Renazizi comes from a middle class
Sure.
family, he's not Hollywood connected like
Right.
D'Elia. So he'll get called out. The fat Jew, he wasn't Hollywood
Right.
connected.
So he
got
got
called
called
out.
out. Yeah.
D'Elia and people like that.
People are afraid to
Chevy
call him out.
Chase,
Yeah.
who comes from one of the richest families in the world. All these people, and people don't realize this, that it's money helping money.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
no, it's
and-
it's completely nepotistic.
Yeah,
I
it was-
mean,
yeah.
No, well, that it's inbred in Hollywood. I mean, absolutely. A lot of these people are just getting shots because they're connected.
It's
It
a
is-
legacy
like,
now.
It's it's who you know.
I mean, Cat Williams.
who you know and who you blow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, and what they're doing is so insane. Well, you know what it is? It's like everything's become a big joke in the world in the sense of nothing's real, nothing's factual. And I keep saying that, you never meet real cool people because they're not around you. Just the way they are, they're off to their own shit. And nobody's going to know them, and you're going to know the image of them or one of us who isn't willing to go that far. We want the stage.
Right.
We want the credibility. We want the love. And so we're the real me, because I changed my life. I was 2 strikes to life. I changed up things, and the real me is killing people or in jail now. The educated me that changed and saw a different view of the world is now telling jokes about it and talking about my life.
Well, that's
But
I'm the
not.
shit.
But I'm not the real shit anymore. I'm not going to stab somebody. I'm not going to fight hardcore.
Yeah, don't stab anybody.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like I'm not gonna get in a fight in a second. I'm old.
That's worse than
Yeah.
stealing
like,
jokes.
I don't want to go to
think.
jail.
I don't know anybody
no,
else.
No,
I think
no,
that's worse.
no,
No, you
no,
don't think so?
not even close.
Stabbing people?
Not even close. Giving somebody AIDS without telling them isn't even. No, it is. But it's a
That's
tight
messed
fucking
up.
second. It's a tight second to stealing jokes. It's literally taking someone's, because see what D'Elia and people like that do is they take your entire joke. They don't even just fuck with the premise, which is
Oh,
like
yeah.
so many road comics we know that take other people's premises and make up their shit. Or like Greg Williams, is that his name? No, what the fuck's the guy's name?
I don't know.
Yeah, Greg.
Where are
He
you
got
now?
busted on
Drugs.
America's Got Talent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's his name? You know what I'm talking
know.
about?
I don't either. I have no
goddamn, he
idea.
does a school.
I don't know.
He does
No.
all kinds of shit, and he got called out for stealing. He stole
On
the-
America's Got Talent, he got called out?
but he.
I wanna see
Howie
that
Mandel
video.
called
Yeah,
him.
me too.
No, Howie Mandel called him
Oh,
out.
no, I want to see that.
But
Yeah.
it was
Especially
like
because
this.
Howie Mandel
He
called
says
him.
this. Howie Mandel goes, "Hey, that's very funny," because he did a bit about a couple watching a couple argue.
Yeah.
And in a car. And he goes, "That's very funny." He goes, "Do you do any of your own material?"
Oh.
And Greg, I think it was Greg Wilson. Greg Wilson. Thank you, Greg Wilson. He's a little fat, pudgy Jew-fro. I've gone off him about it, and and so what it was is the opener for America's Got Talent, the warm-up guy, has been touring with Howie Mandel forever.
Okay.
That's been his opening bit for 20 years.
The guy that toured with him or
Or
Howie's?
his closing bit, yeah. The guy who toured with, it's his bit. So Greg Wilson
Wow.
went on America's Got Talent, and after the warm-up
That
guy who
is-
does the bit was there, who's losing his mind going, he's doing my fucking bit. This is the motherfucker. And it turns out, and then, so Greg Wilson does a lie detector, does all this fake
Whoa.
shit. Like he sets up the lie detector, so right. But he does all this shit.
Oh
And
my
I said,
gosh.
you know what? If you didn't steal it, you would have just gone, yeah, I didn't take it. and moved on with your life. But you went so hard to try and prove you weren't lying,
And what
even though
happened?
it turned out he was lying. But I mean that's the thing.
Wow.
And so he's still getting booked though. He's still
He
getting
is
booked
still
in these
getting
shit
booked.
gigs.
I
Yeah.
see him getting booked all over the place.
Because-
Isn't he known as the Greg
yeah.
Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like headlines at the Improv.
Mm-hmm. That's what
This
the
is
clubs are
very
about.
informative.
But that's what these clubs are
I
really
feel
about.
like this is like an informative.
Well, this is the
iPod.
thing. All the clubs now, the Comedy
Podcast.
Store,
Podcast.
the Comedy Store, which I feel is the greatest club in the world, however, is in a weird state for the last couple of 10 years. But here's the thing: is it's a fraternity now too, like all the other fucking clubs.
yeah, of course.
Improv was a fraternity for Spade and all those little cunts. And I like Spade, and I say that, but he's still a cunt. And no, I do. I think he's hysterical. I'm one of the few people that liked him so much more than Farley. I thought he was so much more witty, so much more intelligent. I mean, obviously intelligent, but so much funnier than Farley ever was with his dry humor. But he's still a cunt, and all of them were, and there were a fraternity. That was the Improv. Then you had Second City. Then you had the UBG or UGB, whatever it is, and then Upright Citizens
Right,
Brigade,
right. UCB.
and whatever the crapping thing was.
You're thinking
And-
about UG.
Yeah, but then you have.
UBG.
Then you had Laugh Factory,
Yep.
same type of thing. It was Dane Cook's thing,
Right.
And that was his
Was.
friends. Yeah.
Was, yeah.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
And so now it's D'Elia. That's who took over. And yet Dane Cook actually called out D'Elia for stealing from him, which everyone knows he stole from Cook. And the thing is, everyone can say what they want about Dane Cook being hacky, but he doesn't steal. He does only premises, and he just does premises on life. It's not stealing. It's just ridiculous. But people bought into it huge, whatever. He was successful. God bless him for finding a niche. I don't know. I mean, like, you've been doing comedy how long, Angie?
A little over
You need
6
the mic.
years. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you. The
I know.
microphone.
Oh wait, let me get my mic.
Yeah, and Bunny?
I did comedy on and off for 12, and then I stopped when I got married and started a family. I stopped for 14, and
Oh, wow.
I just started again a year ago.
All that's got me thinking is she can't. That doesn't even add up to enough years for
Oh
you.
yeah, no, I'm old, dude.
You don't
Older
look
than
it.
everybody
No,
out
you
there.
can't be older than me.
I'm definitely older than
I'm
you.
45.
I'm older than you.
No way.
Yep, I am older than you. Wow. Hey, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, wow.
Hey, you like-
Wow, to be older than me, because I mean, I literally, I look at most women like my age, and I always think like, oh, like ew, no, I think like, ew, you're my
you.
age, no, but I think
Yeah.
ew, you're my age,
Yeah.
you probably don't want to be with me, I don't have a, but gorgeous, hell yeah, oh,
Thank you.
it's wonderful. That was
Well,
like my
thanks.
mom.
I'll take it.
Oh, how you have a son?
I do.
Oh, poor thing,
How old is he?
He's 8.
poor thing.
Oh, that's
Poor thing.
Wow.
Poor thing. It doesn't matter. 6 more years, you're still gonna be hot, and you know what? Every one of his friends is gonna want to have sex with you. I know this
Yeah,
because
there you
everyone
go.
wanted to with my mom.
Don't say
Oh no!
it.
Everybody would be like, I would be like this. I'd be like, ooh, Daisy Duke, and everyone else is your mom and your sister. And it's like, ugh, everyone was in love with my sister and my mom. And so it was like, yeah, but my mom was like gorgeous till she was like whatever age, and alcohol
Yeah,
just
yeah,
won.
okay,
But like
right.
60,
It's
like
true.
she was hot till like 55, 60.
All right.
And then I saw a picture of her. I haven't seen her in like 20 years, but I saw a picture of her and I was like, holy fuck, age hit you. But that was the alcohol. Like she used to be the
know.
can of
You're
martini
right.
in her purse.
I should stop.
No,
smoking. I
no.
start smoking.
Yes.
I gotta start smoking.
Pot's a good thing. Yeah.
I gotta start
Yeah.
smoking. Let's do some shrooms. or
But
something.
the whole thing with
kidding.
that.
It was
Oh,
a joke.
let me ask you guys a question though. How many people remember the alien hybrid dude?
Which alien hybrid dude?
Pacific Palisades, stockade of weapons.
Oh, yeah. Okay. that
Okay,
guy.
alien hybrid dude.
Okay.
Total
Vaguely.
huge thing. He claimed to be a hybrid.
When was this?
This was just maybe about 2 months ago.
I
Right. We haven't heard a damn thing. This dude has a
No.
house full of guns, all this stuff, and all of a sudden the story just goes away. And the
Well-
guy claims to be a hybrid alien, but he also worked for the CIA. Proven. Like, this is mainstream news stuff. Like, not conspiracy shit.
what
I
news
didn't hear-
station are you listening?
This is like
Yeah,
Fox
I didn't
News,
hear anything
CNN, like
about
this. Oh
this.
yeah, you didn't hear about the guy. Wait,
Nothing.
you didn't hear about in Pacific Palisades the house that they caught with all the stock of guns.
No.
Burger's like, don't you remember right after we smoked that meth?
You guys not watch
We-
news?
No.
This was a huge story. Yeah, this was like on all. They busted the house and everything. Then the guy
he had
comes out,
guns.
and all this stuff starts coming out about he's like some alien hybrid. I don't know.
But he had a bunch of guns.
But he's disappeared, and nothing's been said about it. Period. It's like Tom Hanks' son.
What's called the Patriot Act?
Nobody has seen
Come on.
Tom Hanks' son.
Which one? Not Colin.
The rapper.
What?
Yeah, he apparently left some text that he's going to be doing his own thing for a while. Left a text message, not a phone call. He's going to be doing his own thing for a while.
I think they're all together in the Church of Scientology.
I don't know, but
And
he,
I'm-
has
they're-
not
I'm
been-
telling you,
he hasn't
they're
been
all-
heard
yeah.
from or seen since. And that
And
was
how
it.
long ago was
and his
that?
phone was traced to the desert up in Palm Springs.
How long ago was
This
that?
is a few months ago, and he hasn't been heard
And
from
then-
since.
and
yeah.
then-
And Tom Cruise's mom.
That's Scientology.
No, that's Tom Cruise's
But that's
mom.
mainstream news, though. This isn't,
about
again, these aren't conspiracy sites. This is mainstream news.
She's just
She's
disappeared?
missing, yeah. But Tom Cruise already came out and said he was leaving Scientology, or he was thinking about leaving
When?
Scientology.
When did that- now that's news. When
maybe
did that
about
happen?
3-4 weeks ago?
Get out.
No, seriously.
It really
you
sucks
can look it
that
up.
we live
yeah.
in a world that Tom Cruise getting out of Scientology is actual news.
That is news.
Do you know why it is, though? You remember the girl from King of Queens?
Yeah, Leah Remini.
Okay, so
she
she's
tried
come
to
out-
bring that
she's come
so
out
against.
horrible. And she was saying the
Yeah.
president of one of the things, his wife's been missing forever, and nobody's investigating
Yes,
it.
actually, I do remember
Yeah.
when Leah Remini went off on
Yeah.
and I remember that too. Yes.
And so with
That's right.
all this going on,
I'm like, no.
but see, that's what I mean. Is it hits? They do the stories. If you don't catch them,
Yeah.
gone. And people don't understand the power that Scientology has.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
understand the power that Hollywood has. And all these, I literally look at some of this, I just can't, it's hard for me to fathom that it's true.
Wow.
That this is going on. You know, they're saying like in Hollywood, there's sponsors. And I'm thinking, okay, like this is stupid. First of all, why would Tyrese, whatever model dude, be going over and fucking Prince Harry? Like, why would he be doing this? And there's this whole thing about how he's going to Dubai all the time, and he's doing these pictures with Prince Harry. He's got and I saw the pictures. They weren't like weird. They were just arm around
like
each
Prince
other.
Harry of the royal family.
Yeah.
Because he's a royal.
No, total. But I mean, are these people really prostituting? Like, there's stories that constantly say a lot of these big celebrities are
Yeah.
going to Dubai and they're prostituting, like Kardashians.
Well, that's
Oh, well,
what artists
I
are.
believe anything. I believe that.
But I mean,
Yeah, I
most-
believe
a lot
that
of
too.
artists are
Kardashians.
Yeah,
are
they're the most
whores.
famous
The what?
whores in the world.
It's the Kardashians.
Yeah.
And especially musicians are whores.
Well, we're all whores, but not
Like,
whores.
But I mean, but no, really.
we're not
like,
selling our parts for money.
You know, in
I mean,
the
we,
end,
like we
you
go
may-
up on
you
stage
would.
and we're dancing monkeys, but we're trying
We
to be
sell
real.
our
Like
souls.
records, you'll
Yeah.
do anything.
We sell our souls, not our holes.
Right. Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
I
and
hear
that-
a
need
bumper
shirt.
sticker.
We need
Yeah, right.
shirts and shirts.
the real Hollywood. We
Yeah,
sell our
that's
souls,
right.
not our
We
holes.
sell our
But no, I
souls,
mean,
not our
I
holes.
realize how deep
heard
the
it here
gay thing
first.
runs, like the whole man get apart type of shit.
Yeah.
I realize how deep that runs. Like, it is better to let someone fuck you in the ass as a man. Like, you have men, young cute boys, like over 18, have a way better chance in Hollywood than big booed women do anymore.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And
Yeah.
that's
that's-
that's the fact. And
Yeah.
and we have
Unless the casting director is a woman, then the woman has a chance.
possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
And and unless it's
True.
Bobby Oliver, and then the comic who's a guy that fucks her as a chick. That's not the point, though. Here's the thing: it's a great festival. But anyway, the thing is, it's like they have all this stuff going on. And you're just like, how is this even like? What the fuck? Like, how is this all going on? Does anyone care about original or real?
Yes.
but only very few.
Yeah.
It also takes people a long time to actually, even within themselves, I think it takes comics a long time to get through the crap in their own lives, in their own selves. I mean, let alone an audience to kind of say to pick it out. I think people have trouble even identifying in themselves what's real sometimes. They get wrapped up in the whole bullshit of everything.
Possible. I don't know. I mean,
I don't either.
When I came to
that
comedy,
sounded like I was trying to sound like
it's
that
okay.
sound-
Yeah,
that
it's
sounded
okay
like
not
okay.
to be original. No, I'm.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I think people, like you say, they glom onto things that. I mean, here's a case. I look at sitcoms on TV, and I'm like, how the hell is this crap even getting on television?
Right?
There's so much
Yes.
absolute.
I love Gerard Carmichael, but his show is shit.
Unbelievable
Yeah, that's a horrible fucking
garbage.
show.
I didn't even watch
Right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times they
Undateable,
take
fucking
yeah,
horrible. The
they
one black dude's great.
They take artists that are actually pretty cool And yet they make these vehicles that are absolute garbage.
Yeah.
And people watch it, which is worse. And then it comes back,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why is this crap on television?
Yeah, it's like it got picked up for
so
another
that's
season.
kind of what I mean. I mean,
Undateable
you know?
is still on.
Yeah.
It is the worst show ever.
I haven't
And,
even watched it, I'll
you
be
know,
honest with you.
The Whitney show, like, see, but that's what a lot of people don't get. Like, she won.
Oh,
That
no.
bitch won. But
Yeah.
people don't get how. She wouldn't, everyone's like, oh, she fucked her way up. No. She fucked her way up. Like, she was banging an NBC exec in the ass.
That's awesome.
That's how she got in. And this is what people don't get. There's a lot of women that do that. And the difference between being some big boobied girl who lets a guy fuck you on a couch or blows him in the studio room, you're just another whore. But you fuck that dude in the ass, you're gold because he can't have it getting out.
And he's your bitch.
He's your big thank you, and Angie knows that shit. And that's what I said. My wife's done that. Like she was a dominatrix. She hates when I talk about it. Ah, baby, I know you're watching. No, I love her. She's fantastic.
This show's educational
I
on
told her,
so
no.
many levels.
You know what though? It's like I've told my wife, I can't be but real. So whatever you tell me can end up on air, can end up on stage. I tell everyone that. And you know, it's like when, yeah, just everything is, don't tell me shit because it'll come out if you're fucked up for doing it. If you tell me something like, hey, keep this a secret, yeah, I'm not going to tell anyone. But if you just accidentally blab some bad shit that you did, I don't dig that. Like, I don't believe in people getting ahead because of what they do. I believe get ahead because you got talent,
Yeah.
you know?
No, that's true.
And Cat
Word.
Williams proved you can become fan famous and they can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know, they tried to fuck that dude over so bad, tried to make him look crazy, tried to frame him for shit. Motherfucker
True.
still was fan famous. You couldn't fuck with him.
True.
And that's the way for every comic. If you don't want to be a part of that bullshit, if you don't want to pretend like you were in a building during 9/11, if you don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
steal
horrible.
people's jokes,
Ja-
if you don't want to get
damn.
called out by Dane Cook, if you don't want to be some fat Jew who reposts other people's shit and doesn't give credit,
Yeah, I'm glad he went down.
know?
That was like horrible.
then
That
become
was
fan
pretty crazy.
famous, you know? Become fan famous because like that's the thing is I know my people. My people, they're in Hemet, they're in Bakersfield, they're in Fresno, they're in the middle of Oregon, they're in Dubuque, Iowa. They're in places like that. I love them.
That's
Those are
awesome.
my people. That's all I care about, you know? Other than that, that's all I want. You know, everyone else can have their people.
That's legit and
And
real.
that's the beauty of
Burger.
comedy. There's
That's
enough for
awesome.
everyone.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
there's
cool.
enough people. Be you.
That's true, and you will find your audience.
Yeah.
So that is the ultimate
that is
message.
true.
Be you, even if you're still trying to find out who you are,
Mm-hmm.
but be real in that process, and eventually you will find out who you are, and you will find your audience. Don't try to like be what other people want you to be.
I feel that as the years go by, it's like you get to a certain point and you feel like you're on a roll, and then you all of a sudden hit another
Oh
level,
God!
and then another.
Not even
level.
just
And that's
years. I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes it's like within a year.
Yeah,
You
sometimes a couple times a year, and
I-
like other, you know. But I just feel like you know, again, like I said, I've been doing a little over 6 years, and it's like it's just the steps. I look back where I started. I'm like, wow, I'm like a lot has changed, and I'm just
Sure.
excited for, you know, where I'm going next.
Well, my comedy career has taken a huge jump back.
Okay, why?
From 2008, I had been made a paid regular at the Comedy Store. I was doing
That's
tons of
amazing. That's
shows.
fantastic.
Well, the only
On the
thing that mattered
wall.
to me was Mitzi did it. It was by Mitzi before she stopped.
I didn't know any of that.
Yeah,
That's
so that's all
great.
that mattered to me. But here's the thing: is I then went off on Pauly and I called out Jeff Garland for fucking Matt Edgar and giving him spots and letting him write for his show and doing all this bullshit, which I'm not okay with. And I don't give a fuck. Dude used to call me his favorite teacher. You know what? I'm an amazing teacher. I'm an amazing father. And you know what I don't do? I don't let anyone get over for nothing. And I don't give people shit that other people earn. And I was never pissed that he didn't ask me to write. I didn't think I should ever work with the dude. I'm not the right person for him.
Okay.
He's a suburban Jew.
Right.
I'm a project Jew. You know, we're two different people. I don't
Okay.
need to be working with Jeff Garland.
Right.
But there's a lot of motherfucking comics who bust their ass. And they deserve, like you could open for Garland, work with Garland. You guys would be wonderful. You're both a billion times funnier than Matt Edgar. But because he's willing to do what he's willing to do and keep it quiet, and I'm not, you know, they get out there, and I won't. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You know what? I have a career as a teacher. I love it. I have a great life as a father.
Right.
I love it. Yeah. You can't fuck with my life. Like, that's the thing, is my kids
All right.
love me.
I-
My students
Well,
appreciate me.
Dude, you holding on to that knowledge is
Yes. Hey.
oh,
super.
Dave DeLuca.
Okay. How you doing? It's not a live show. Keep sticking your head in. It's wonderful. Yes, slam the door on his head. It's
partner,
Marty.
I mean, that's the most-
People
that-
pop their head in.
That's the most important. What you just said is more important than anything. Anyway.
Well, and that's the thing. And so it's like you have a son.
Yeah.
You know, you're married. You're happy.
He's well. I wouldn't go that far. Let's
Okay, but
back
you're
up there a
married.
little. I'm
If
well.
there was
I have
anal,
a
you'd be
son,
happy.
and I'm, no. Okay, never mind. I have a son, and I'm happy. Let's say that.
Yeah.
I love my son. I love being a mom more than anything, and it's my priority in life. It really is.
I feel you there.
You know?
I'll tell you right now. I said this. I got 3 friends in this world. One's 14, one's
Aw,
12, and
that's
one's
awesome.
5. And that's the thing. And come break down everything. And I love my wife. She's my soulmate. She could be gone tomorrow. We get in a
That's so
fight tonight.
awesome.
I can go home. She could be like, "Why did you say I fucked someone in the ass?" And da da da. I'm like, "Bitch, you know I say that shit. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want." And she's gonna go, "Fuck you," and da da da. And then tomorrow we're gonna be screaming about divorce. That's marriage.
Oh, okay. So mine's normal then.
Oh no, that's marriage because
All right,
they
great.
love you,
I had
you
no
love
idea.
them, and then tomorrow.
And you guys throw
could
dishes at
fucking
each other
die.
too, right?
We don't
Oh,
only because
all right.
she
Just
gets
bleep
real
that.
violent, and I don't hit women, and so I tell her.
Neither
yeah.
does my husband.
Yeah, I will not.
Actually, I
won't-
should back
yeah.
that up. I throw things, and my husband basically just
Don't action that.
says
Here.
you're
No, I-
crazy.
oh,
and
thank you.
yeah.
Will you hand me
Anyway,
that
I'm giving
can,
too much
though?
info.
Yeah, no, you know what? But that's the thing is, my dad taught me don't ever give up your manhood to hit a woman.
Oh
And
no,
that's the
my
thing,
my
yeah.
husband would never lay a finger on
Yeah,
me.
but
First of all, he'd
is that
pummel me.
Ryan? If it's not Ryan, no one's home. Christ, Ryan, we had to let 2 other. We were interrupted because we thought
You
it was
made
you.
it just in time
Christ.
for next
Yeah.
week's
Yeah.
podcast,
Yeah, he's
right?
here
Yeah,
early.
exactly.
Boom.
You're
Um,
early for
boom.
next
But
week.
you know what? No, it's great you say that because
Boom.
there's so many
Boom.
people out there who are married and they're like, "Oh my God, it's
He's
just
Talmo.
me. It's just me," and it's like, no, monogamy
Oh, Dave's
isn't
coming
right. Marriage isn't right.
Thank you.
And,
I've always
yeah,
said that.
it's a
I'm like,
commitment you
we're being
choose to
thrown
make.
into, yeah. And
You know?
well, and you're, yeah, okay, you're
And
right.
it's hard.
Monogamy is not a normal, we're
No.
animals.
But kids are amazing, and see
Yes.
that's the thing.
Right?
That's,
Yes.
But you know what it is, and that's why I go back to the Garland thing. Is simply this. You know what? None of them motherfuckers will ever be there. You better spend time with your kids, Dick. And that's the thing. Is don't call me your favorite teacher. Don't tell me how much you like me. I know I'm a good person.
Right.
You're still a piece of shit. I don't care what you could do for me. I don't care how you could help me. Be a better motherfucking person. That's how you can help me.
That's right. That's
You
the
know?
most important lesson. It really is. Be a better person. Be a
Welcome,
good
Ryan.
Jesus Christ.
What went on? I'm
person.
curious.
When he left his house, he didn't
Yeah.
have this beard. That's
I
how
know,
long.
seriously.
That's how long he's been on the road.
my
He's
God.
been on the road a long
It
damn
took-
time.
I tried to get out of work early, and I got hassled at work, and then bus took forever to get here. So I apologize. I know the show's ending. I was actually listening to the podcast on the bus.
What time is it?
Yeah, because it's streaming. It's a
That's-
live stream.
Nah, we got
That's
about 30 34
And
minutes.
Day just got
Holy
here too.
no, but Day's fine.
Oh, Day's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
Day's
no.
early.
What is
Yeah.
Day's early?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Day's early
He's
He's
early.
early for
Yeah.
the.
for a black guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, let's be real, people. No,
Day, what's up, dude?
I hope my
Nice
daughter
seeing
never
you.
watches this show.
When I heard we were having a special guest, I was like, oh,
hilarious.
it's just Day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
Just kidding, I love you.
Just
I
for
know,
the
I
record,
love
it
that.
was-
You were like, and from Vegas, Day Carter. That's awesome.
I forgot about Day.
Day
No,
from
I'm
Vegas.
joking.
Am I?
When the last time I saw Day, it was New Year's Eve at my house, and he talks like
Oh,
an
wow.
auctioneer. And then we're gonna hang out over here, and we're gonna do
What-
this.
what
And
did
I
you-
was hanging out with this person over here, so we gave him some weed Jolly Ranchers. And he's
Wow.
hanging off my couch,
That's-
puking in a trash can.
Oh,
New Year's Eve.
I'm
Damn, you guys
sick.
got a party.
See,
I'm
like-
I'm sick.
I can't do that stuff.
I'm really
Weed Jolly
Now
Ranchers.
the world knows
Oh,
it.
God. That's crazy.
Seriously, I'm real fucking hot.
Weed Jolly Ranchers.
Those are the worst.
Yeah, it was
Do
like a
they
weed Jolly
exist?
Rancher.
I don't. How do
Yeah.
you? Wow, I want to come trick or treating at your
Weed
house.
does
I know.
weed
Well, that was
candy.
like one-time thing. One of my friends flew in town with it, and he's like, "Do you think you'll get a little bit more quiet if I give him
Wow.
this?" I said, "Yeah, let's give it to him.
Wow.
They tranquilized
We
you.
tranquilized you." I was out of roofies.
That's weird
why.
shit, man.
You had a roofies?
Like that's some 19. That's some
Only for
1842 shit.
I got to tell you.
That's
Wow.
some like
Have
two
you-
white people
have you guys
tranked
ever
a
been roofied
fucking
before?
black dude with
I've
dreadlocks.
never
3
had
times.
a roofie.
3 times.
Holy shit!
You have?
Yeah. At a bar in Hollywood.
Wow.
What?
No,
Yeah.
I was
A
too high for
marijuana
that.
thong?
But I've been roofied in Hollywood at a bar.
Wait a
so.
minute. What are you calling a roofie? A marijuana? Thong?
No, that's still 2 different things.
Oh, I thought I was
You
like.
were roofied?
Yeah, I was roofied in Hollywood when I first moved out here. Yeah, yeah. A bunch of cholos.
Wow.
So-
How did that night turn out?
I got out.
Right?
I passed out.
He woke up with
It's
a
like
pinata
training
in
day
his
and you got
ass.
love from the big
It was
homies.
excellent.
I always said I had one of those
It's
nights.
what?
You never seen Training Day?
No.
Really,
Which
with
part?
Denzel
Oh
Washington?
yeah,
part?
training day is awesome,
Always
man.
get big love from the
Hey,
homies.
hey.
That's what happened to Telmo.
Hey Holmes.
Oh,
Hey
wow.
Holmes. You ever had your shit pushed in?
I was white.
Oh.
They didn't like me because I was white. You know,
We all had our
that's
shit
the
pushed
only
in,
reason
dog.
why.
That's
People
from
like to
Training Day.
root
We came.
people,
We went right
just
back to
because
that
they think it's
anal
funny.
topic.
Yeah.
I
It's
saw.
Oh,
like-
yeah.
I
Well, no,
love-
Training Day. It was
That's,
the greatest
I think,
part.
I haven't seen it in a while, but that
think
was
2
an
out of the
excellent
3 times
movie.
it happened.
In the
That's
tub.
what it was for
That's
me.
awesome.
Yeah.
What
No,
a
it was
great
pretty
movie.
horrific.
Well, you know what was wild
I haven't
about
seen
the
it in
movie?
a while.
I luckily made it home, but I was like puking up blood. the
Same
next
here. I
day.
was- I was-
You were throwing up blood,
Yeah,
girl.
after I
That's
got
not
roofied.
good.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
want to
it's not
tell
good for
you
your
from
body.
somebody in the medical field. That's
I
not
have
a good.
Well, it's
never
funny. It's like,
roofied
I was
anyone,
on vacation with my
ever.
parents. And so, like, the next day I start puking up blood, and they're like, "You have a drinking problem." I'm like, "I swear to God, I was drugged. I swear to God."
You know what's great though? That Angie has a with her parents roofie story.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
kind of
right.
crazy.
That's badass.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool.
Well, because she was only 7 at the time, so that's why she was like.
Speaking my
They
language.
picked her up from camp.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
roofie camp.
Oh,
It was ass camp.
It was 4-H
like
camp.
they have band camp. She was at ass camp.
Poor ass.
It was 4-H camp.
Ass
4-H.
camp.
What are the yeah?
that's hysterical.
No, but seriously, you guys were live. Day and I watched you guys on the bus.
Did you see me talk
you got-
about you?
No, we missed that part. Were you guys talking about me?
What did I say? I don't even remember.
You were
Where are you,
like,
Johnny?
and
Come sit with
Ryan,
us. Take a
Ryan.
Yeah,
It was
you
like
were a
Bueller.
ghost.
Only
you're
it was
Ben
Ryan.
Stein all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Just say my name. Sorry, I mean, it's just I was hustling.
Hey, what did I say? I said I never mind. Ryan's one of the few people I never mind when you're late.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what he says?
did.
Look what he goes. Sorry, shit
got
was
your
crazy.
back.
Yeah.
He took-
That's what I
But Day,
appreciate.
boy, did he rip you one?
hate- no,
He,
I-
no, just
Day,
I'm
Day,
just-
Day, we know I smoked too much weed to even remember you were coming down.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I forgot you were coming too.
Yeah, after a
I
while.
did. After a while, we were like, you didn't even introduce him. You were like, we have Angie and Bonnie, Ryan and John. You totally
You were early
forgot to
for
mention
when I introduced you.
Day completely. It was hilarious.
But we love having
I guess
Day.
you had to be there.
Day's fantastic.
We
man.
love Day.
Day,
So,
Day,
Jay, what are
yeah.
you out here for?
Comedy.
What?
Karma Lounge.
Karma
yeah.
Lounge. Again.
Day.
Oh, okay.
He took a bus
When I
7,000
go to-
miles for
Yeah.
Karma Lounge.
Just for 7 minutes.
Did you take the mega bus out here?
He hitchhiked.
No, he does Greyhound.
What?
Yeah.
He hitchhiked.
Yeah.
He blew his
I know,
way
yeah.
all the way
Oh
from
my
Vegas all the way
God.
over here.
Dang.
I would
My
love.
friend.
No, I'm.
He has sores on the inside. Never
You just
mind.
missed Randall Thompson. Him and his girlfriend were at my house for like 3 days. Oh wow! We did a couple
See?
shows the other day. Yeah. See, all these Vegas people just kind of intermingle.
Yeah, they've
Wow.
been.
What's-
slowly into
Tell us some
LA.
Vegas shit, Day. This is
Yeah,
what you
what's,
come out
what's
for.
happening
recently
out there?
That's crazy. It's
Tell
gotta be
us.
crazy.
Tell me something
though.
good.
Come on.
I want to hear shit about someone in Vegas.
Hasn't been shit going on really.
God damn.
Yeah, Scratch cut his hair.
He did.
I cut Scratch's hair.
There you
Angie
go.
cut it.
Okay. That's not really big news.
No, it's.
I
not
mean, that's
big
just news. He got
That's
a
what you
haircut.
came out here for? You got to come up with some
Yeah,
shit.
Scratch's haircut.
Day, I told you already. I said either have gossip or a you killed a hooker story.
Give us some Vegas gossip.
He's saving it for
Any,
karma.
I know.
He's saving
I know.
it.
Any good like Vegas comics getting in arguments lately, or somebody
Right,
getting
thank
arrested
you.
or banging a
Any
whore in the parking
smackdown?
lot.
The basic Facebook shit you always see when people start
I
arguing.
don't pay
Yeah.
that much attention to Vegas comics anymore. Just
Wow. She's above.
Yeah.
No, I got
no,
you.
it's not that. It's
I'm
just,
joking.
It's like
Come on.
big fish in a small pond type attitude, and it's like, oh fuck yourself. You have no idea.
And yeah, and Angie was out there for a while. You did a few shows. Like you had
Yeah,
a
I
few
ran
shows going,
open
yeah.
mics. I ran shows.
Yeah,
I ran
so she
shows
had to
in other
deal with
states.
everyone.
Like I
That's
got thrown
awesome.
a lot when I first started. I
That's
had to learn
great.
I had to learn to wear a lot of hats when I first started, and it took.
That really builds chops, especially touring
And I mean,
around.
it
Yeah,
took me
definitely.
like 3 years to really kind of get a handle on everything, and then after that, I was like, all right, let's bring some more on. So for a while there, yeah, I was a pretty powerful player on the chessboard. Now I'm back to the fucking pawn status. And
You know what?
gotta
Though,
do
that's
it
how it goes
sometimes.
on.
You go in
Yeah.
waves.
Yeah.
You go in
Yeah,
waves.
yeah, it is. Life
Yeah.
is just all about waves, like the
you know what, though?
Heisenberg theory. Ah,
But everything's growing. Everything's a process
Excuse me.
of growing.
Getting.
Yeah.
We're back to the anal
Everything
conversation.
is growing.
are we back
No.
to anal again?
Don't even get him started. He's an ass eater.
Oh.
yeah,
Ah.
Ryan
Oh,
is
an
a
ass-
huge ass eater.
Eater?
Yeah.
Ass
Oh, eater.
I like to eat ass.
Yeah,
Yes.
like ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. He
Not like groceries.
groceries?
He
No,
gets
not like
in there-
groceries. Not like that shit.
He gets in there like yeah. I
How
don't
do
e-
you know? You sound
Like
like
a
you know
pie
from personal
eating
experience.
contest.
We've done so many shows. Yeah. And I've met a few of the girls, and they talk
He
about
gets
it.
in there like a pie eating
Oh my
contest.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like a fat guy in a food eating contest, but
There you
yeah,
go, bang.
yeah, or a fat guy at a Chinese
It's like
buffet.
a
He
man
never
versus
stops.
food kind of situation.
Dear
Just
Jesus.
In a
little
bowl of
different.
Jell-O.
He's like, I mean,
His own TV show
Yeah.
right there.
Ass eater.
oh yeah,
I got
Oh.
girls from Atlanta.
he
I'm in
really
Atlanta,
does.
Georgia.
And
That's what goes
Yeah.
on in here after we leave.
well, you know what? That's the crazy.
There's a
thing.
lot of
That's
ass
okay,
eating going on this
Oh
couch.
my god! I mean,
That's the ass
On
eating
this couch, oh fuck
There is
no!
the
I would
filming
never
couch.
eat an
Yeah.
ass on
No,
this couch.
well, because you know this couch. Yeah, because look at this couch.
There's
you
been
know what's
more-
going on.
It's
Actually, it
just
looks like
cum
more ass has
stains
been eaten
everywhere.
on the chair over
I think
there
I think
than
ass
what we're
has
sitting
been
on.
had
so.
something done to it on every spot of this room.
I did not
and
eat
none of us did it.
any ass in this
This
room.
happened way before we got here.
Yeah.
These couches have
And-
been here since
Oh God! Since Greg Brady thought they were badass for his private
That's
room.
it, yeah.
This was gonna be
Since-
his room,
yes. Greg
When-
and Mrs. Brady were doing it in here.
right?
Really,
Wasn't
yeah.
that the greatest?
Yeah.
God,
That's
I
true.
think that would. How do you not fuck Marsha? Like you're like, hey, Carol, I'd rather fuck
They
you.
dated too, but
Oh, you go for the milk.
Greg went for everybody.
You
Isn't
go for
it?
the-
He
you-
was-
I mean, you fuck the mom. That's what you do.
Greg-
That's
Greg-
what you do. I'm just.
You said that with such conviction.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm really.
That was almost like you were teaching a class. You
I am
fuck the mom.
really sober right now, so it's
That's
like
horrible.
my head
How-
is going
so you're
in a
not-
weird
you
place.
feel lightheaded and weird.
Yeah, I need my spinach. So
Spinach.
Ah, spinach.
my Popeye spinach.
Spinach.
My
Oh,
booze.
Spinach.
Yes.
Speaking of Popeye and king shit, recently, this last week, guess who got not kicked out, but well, scared out of Long Beach by the Crips? Snoop Dogg.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Snoop Dogg was told, do not motherfucking come back. They had already told him years ago, motherfucker, you ain't a Crip. You're not from Long Beach. Stop claiming it. But then this motherfucker doesn't even pay them for claiming it. And in gang life, you pay dues
Yeah.
if you're going to claim the gang. Even if you ain't part of the gang, if you're going to claim them like you're a celebrity and you want to talk shit, even bring them up,
okay.
you better kick them some money.
Okay. And
And,
yeah.
and
And
these
Lord knows
motherfuckers
he
are
can.
real.
That makes
Yeah, and he can
sense.
afford to.
And so I've been saying all along, like these people are wrong, man. A lot of these black
Well.
hip hop artists or gangster rap artists, I should say, they're taking these young black men and women and they're making them gangsters when they never should. They come from good homes, they got good mothers and fathers, and they're listening to this crap ass music from some crap ass people who aren't really living the life. Like NWA and all that bullshit way back when, and all these motherfuckers, and you start finding out where they really come from and that they aren't part of South Central, they aren't part of Compton, they were never gangbangers. They've done all this fake ass bullshit, like Ice-T, who grew up in a suburban white neighborhood and then lived in Ladera Heights.
Right. And lived in Ladera Heights.
Yeah,
I knew
and
that.
I hate
yeah.
when motherfucker don't say Crenshaw
Come
if
on.
you're in Ladera Heights, bitch.
Yeah.
You may
Oh,
as-
no, no,
You may
no,
as well
you
say
don't.
Beverly Hills.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
soccer
exactly
mom,
right.
suck a dick.
Yeah,
you
it's-
know.
yeah, it's very
and so
affluent,
so this
yeah.
motherfucker gets told by real gangsters like get the fuck out. Now his security guards aren't gonna fuck with him either. So this motherfucker left. But that's what kids need to know, that this motherfucker got kicked out. Like again, God damn it, what's the motherfucker? I can't think of his name right now. No, not Lil Wayne. No, the one I like from Crenshaw. What's his name?
You're asking.
know what I'm
You
talking
got to
about.
know, dude.
No,
You're the
'cause
only
me
black
and Dave
guy
talked.
here.
No, because me and Dave talked about it. Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle is from Crenshaw.
Okay.
Grew up in Crenshaw.
Okay.
Gang banged in Crenshaw. Grew up in a family of gang. Now, this motherfucker went independent label, everything, sold albums out of cars, like type of shit.
Okay.
Got hood famous, what they really call hood famous, where this motherfucker was unstoppable. And all this shit, he bought Fat Burger. He's a part owner in the Fat Burger. He owns Crenshaw, the store. He owns the Boost Mobile and a couple other stores right there that are all employing people from that community.
That's great.
And
That's
he's not
awesome.
doing Beats by Dre. He's not moving to Woodland Hills.
Right.
You know, he's
Yeah.
not doing all this shit. Dude got money.
And he's putting it right back
And
into
he's
the
putting
community,
he
which I
hangs
think
out-
is great.
I,
That's
really
awesome.
cool.
I
Yeah,
taught
that's really cool.
right on at View Park on Crenshaw and Slauson. You could catch this motherfucker on any given day at the donut
Okay.
shop hanging out.
That's awesome.
With all the kids coming by, he's cool with them. They're not over there smoking weed or nothing around the kids. He's hanging, he's talking to them and this and that, and he gives back to his community.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real gangbanger. You know why? Because he wants to get the fuck away from it, and he wants to tell other people not to do it. It was a
Yeah.
life he got stuck in.
Yeah, yeah,
Dre
yeah.
and them who
That's
never
great.
did it, they want to tell motherfuckers gangbang. Ice Cube, who was the closest to really growing up in it, you'll notice right away he got the fuck away from it.
Okay.
But he doesn't deny his life. It's just like, okay, he got away from it.
Right.
He doesn't pretend like he was a gangbanger. He says he wasn't a gangbanger. He went to Taft High School in Woodland Hills, but he was bussed.
Right.
And his parents made a good choice, and he got an education and all that. And so, it's not a big deal. But the rest of them so phony, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, and so it's like these kids need to know these motherfuckers ain't gangbangers. Stop listening to them. Stop believing their bullshit. If you notice, the real gangbangers are still doing the old style rap, which is telling you don't fucking do this.
Yeah.
Like I learned, stop, and they're talking about peace and unity. Dre and all these people are telling kids to do drugs and party and fuck whores and treat
Berger is
women like
just
shit.
a wealth of information.
He is.
I have to be honest. I had no idea this guy. You are like your brain.
I was
that
born
head.
into a white
That's-
trash body. I'm
How does-
I'm an Ashkenazi Sephardic Jew.
You're like a PhD that talks smack not smack, but like you can talk like you can street talk like a PhD educated. You got, I don't know what I'm saying.
I have to
don't
thank
know.
my ex-wife.
I do have a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course, anything.
I thought that Snoop Dogg was now called Snoop Lion.
He did become Snoop Lion.
Can you educate me on that?
He
Because I am confused
he
as
kinda
a
went
like
back
a
to Snoop Dogg because
mom.
it didn't really buy in.
I
Nobody
didn't,
really,
right?
no one bought into the
I
whole
didn't know
Snoop
what the
Lion.
proper
Lion?
etiquette was.
Well, no one bought into the Snoop Lion.
Yeah,
so I think he's
it's kinda
back
like
to
the
Snoop
Puff
Dogg.
Daddy.
So he just
P.
went back
Diddy.
to the
Yeah,
dog.
he just kinda
Was
blew
there
it
no
off.
pomp and circumstance?
I
It was
heard
just blown
nothing
on.
about
He just,
this.
I think he
Yeah.
felt
You
like,
haven't heard about anything we do. Yeah.
I know.
This whole I'm gonna reinvent myself.
yeah,
Right. I remember that. Yeah. You didn't
And-
hear about
but
this.
right
No,
there,
was he like in
the-
rehab or
See,
something?
but right there,
Just went out there. And
no, he was trying to seem more
Yeah.
mature and to give a different approach.
Oh, right.
And here's the thing: you look at his
Lion.
kids.
Yeah.
His kids are going to college.
Right.
His kids are playing sports. They're not banging. They're not smoking weed. They're
That's
not doing all
great.
this shit. Well, it
As a
isn't because he
why?
keeps trying to tell my motherfucking kids too. And that's where he could go suck a dick. Stop telling my kid to do drugs and fuck whores
Oh,
and do
no,
this.
that's not cool,
And
right? I
you,
see
you
what
got
you're
your
saying.
kids going
Right.
to private school.
Yeah.
You bought a whole fucking team basically, so your kid could have played football.
That's
and go to
right.
college.
Iron- yeah.
You're
No,
not
that
a
whole-
gangster bitch.
yeah.
You're a soccer mom.
Right.
Like, stop pretending you're a fucking gangster. You never were. You were a jock.
Right.
You played football. You did all this. Your kids played football. Cool. Let motherfuckers know. It's like Tom Cruise. Tell motherfuckers you're gay so they stop killing themselves. I don't want another kid to die because Oprah's a lying bitch or John Travolta can't come out or Tom Cruise or all these motherfuckers, Will Smith, all these motherfuckers can't come out. So kids keep killing themselves thinking they're weird. There's nothing weird about being gay. Be who you are.
Right.
But these
Absolutely.
motherfuckers and all these people, Oprah, all these people are the reason these kids are killing themselves, and they're responsible for every kid who kills themselves based on feeling horrible about being gay. Because if they realized that the fucking Mission Impossible dude liked cock, then it wouldn't be a big deal that they do too. If they
It's
knew John
true.
Travolta.
He's riding more than those motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what.
the dude's 5'3". He's a spinner. I don't know. He's like 5'5", 5'6". You
He's
know what I
a-
mean? The guy's yeah. I mean, he's a toy. But I mean, this is another reason I'm never making it in Hollywood.
He's a hood
You know
ornament.
what? It's not another. It's the reason you're not making it. But it's a valid reason.
I always go back to the same point, though. I've had too many people tell me you are fucking your career up, and I tell them, what career? Yeah. Like, I haven't even made enough money in comedy to call it a year.
What?
Like, no, but you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? Look at this outstanding
Right,
location.
right.
You've got Telmo and you got
This is
Carter.
yeah. You know what?
amazing.
I'm
Yeah,
so
Jay Carter
blessed.
in the
You got
Yeah.
some new
We got
drapes.
lighting. We got
Got new
lighting.
drapes.
We got one of the greatest sound guys in
I-
all of California.
That is true. And the
who's out
view,
today,
look at that
Johnny's covering
view.
for- no, I'm-
No, look at those palm
view's cool.
trees.
Yeah. Well-
if you could look past the bars on the window, the palm trees out there are really spectacular. They're
I will
so
say this
nice.
is way better than our last view, which was a stupid skyline view of Los Angeles. It was so annoying.
What?
Yeah, this is way
That sounds
better.
kind of amazing.
It was. It really was.
Where the hell
yeah.
was
It was
that?
at Titans. Yeah, it was a nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sky.
Yeah.
I actually thought the
Yeah, if we were willing to
yeah.
praise Jesus and stop saying the F word, we could have kept
Oh,
working.
no, that will never happen.
Yeah, that I can't be. I always said I can never be
I
censored.
don't. Yeah.
But our win was the way we ended up.
Yeah.
It's become this is such an organic show in the sense of Yeah, because it's
It's
just
organic.
It's 100% real.
It
and
is
that's
real.
all we want.
Well, you set the tone.
I've had people tell me
Nobody
"You
will
want a
ever say that
character?"
burger isn't. That's not your. It's not
You
a
know,
character.
I
You
do-
could
I
tell
do-
you're
I
like
told 'em.
legit.
I have no
Shit.
character. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have any
Legit shit.
character.
You got to get a shirt. On one side, it'll say "This is legit shit," and on the back is "We don't sell our holes, we sell our souls."
Yeah, there you go.
You guys
Right.
missed that part. We were talking about.
Yeah, we
even
totally
feel
missed
bad
that
Shirts,
part.
about
hats, buttons,
Yeah.
bumper
We were an hour
stickers.
We were
off.
talking about what
We've
we
got it all
actually
set
what
up.
comics
Oh.
prostitute.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Presidential debate just happened.
I know.
it's
I'm
happening
taping
right
it.
now.
I'm taping that.
Where's everyone at on this? I'm curious.
Oh,
That person likes somebody. No, but where's everyone at? Like in the sense of who's your candidate?
Who's your candidate with the GOP?
Yeah, let's start. Dane.
with the GOP? No.
I did.
Dang.
I'm a little buzzed right now. Day.
Dude, all I know it's like watching villains in a comic book movie. That's all I can say.
But who would you
I
pick?
don't really
If you had to pick someone.
He'd pick Bob Marley.
fucking flip a coin on that one.
Okay.
No, I got
had to
some. I
literally
got
had to
some
flip a
opinions.
coin.
Only on New
Or
Year's Eve.
spin the
though.
bottle,
do
just
it.
do.
You got someone?
Telmo.
What, for the GOP?
Yeah, whatever.
You know, it's really weird because I argue with. I mean, I hate everyone, and not the GOP, even the Democrats. They're all
yeah, they're all
I-
shit.
They're all shit. Everyone's a liar.
Yeah, we're choosing the least stinky
Yeah.
shit.
So that's what
That's
politics
true.
is to me. No, nothing changes in this country.
Yeah.
And whoever wins, it doesn't matter because you can't change anything. So out of that, what everyone's arguing about, like, why is Trump leading the polls? That makes no sense. It's because the baby boomers, they're the ones that are dying off. That's what's left, and that's what they want because they want to go back to traditional. The millennials, which is people under me, because I'm right above that, they want technically change that Obama hasn't put down yet. So now, to me, what I see is a complete divide of our baby boomers and our millennials. And I just hate everybody. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's good shit. Okay, so first of all, I am fascinated by this whole debate. I'm taping it because to me, this is better than like any crappy reality television out there. Like, I just want to go home because. Please, Trump is better comedy than half the shit you see on open
Yeah.
mics or even shows
Yeah,
around
yeah.
around town, right? Okay, the guy is a fucking lunatic.
Yes.
And the fact that he is up that high in the polls, exactly what you said. Listen, people in this country are full of shit, okay? There's all these people like, yes, change, yes, gay marriage, yes, this, yes, that. In their little homes, in the recesses of their homes, there are so many fucking bigots in this country that will not come out in the day abroad of light. And I agree with you that it's a lot of baby boomers, but I bet you it's a lot more than just the baby boomers. I think people are afraid of what I think there is still a lot of fear out there. And
change.
Yeah, it
But
is
he's
change.
leading
People
in the
are afraid of
Mexican
change.
polls.
No,
He's leading
Fear
with
of
Mexican
okay,
people. He's
that
leading
makes
with black
me,
people.
all right, that's
Yeah.
so freaking crazy. It's
Yeah.
it's so
He's leading
it's
with
so
all the other minority races.
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
crazy
They
that
love him.
he is leading with anything. He is a crazy, bigoted man. He's going to turn back things that like there's progression, there's progress being made now with the gay marriage and just a lot of things going on. I can't freaking believe this
Well-
man. But I will. But
Sorry,
I'm not
go
a
ahead.
Republican. Like that's.
Right.
I mean,
But you know
Well-
who loves them? Jews and the Chinese.
And you know also...
Jews
why?
like Trump.
You know why Jews like Trump? Because you know who Trump loves? Jews. And this is the thing. Where Obama has turned away from Israel, and the one thing in this country
okay.
you can't
All right.
do is turn your back on Israel.
Yeah.
And Trump loves Israel, and Trump wants to reinstate our
Yeah, that's our
alliance with
right?
Israel.
Yeah.
And-
I'm not against
No,
that.
and I'll tell you, being a Jew, I would vote for him if I voted. I don't. I don't.
But what
rock
is there
the boat.
nobody in the
Neither do I.
Democratic? So no, listen.
I would vote Hillary.
Yeah, I'm
And I'd
actually
hate to now. I would
no.
rather
Listen,
have her
I
16
got to
years
be
ago, or
honest
8
with
years
you.
ago.
I've been very pro Hillary. She's not perfect. She has a lot of flaws. Lord knows, right? But I'm really pissed off because they have just put this whole like her emails and the Benghazi shit. They're just driving that crap into the ground.
Yeah.
And she's slipping in the polls. Bernie Sanders has a lot coming up. The guy is going to croak in office. He's like 102
No,
years old.
he's-
And I don't get the
He-
email thing. I
Yeah.
don't. What is it? She did
Who
some
gives
privacy-
a
I don't
shit?
give a fuck.
I know.
It's a tax.
And people
shit
are like,
that.
she's not likable. I'm like, Good.
Yeah,
I want a woman.
president.
You don't want a woman who's fucking, Martha Stewart.
I
Well,
like
Martha Stewart's
Nixon.
crazy too. Yeah,
Nixon's
you want.
well, you said it is the last president.
Last
we ever
real
had.
president
Every
we ever
other
had
president we
elected.
had is just
Because
a puppet.
My
Kennedy was
parents,
not
my
elected.
parents actually thought that Nixon was an excellent president, and that whole Watergate thing
But
was
it
like,
turned
yeah,
out, it turned
I know.
out that he was an excellent president.
Yeah.
And he's part of the reason we have relations with other countries. And
Got us
a
out
lot
of
of the
Vietnam.
stuff he instituted was great.
Yeah.
But, and funny enough, it's coming out slowly that Watergate was a fucking setup.
Oh, I bet. Oh, of
And
course.
so-
Come on.
So, the thing is, he was just some dick from Orange County or wherever
West
he was.
Covina or something like that. Where was he from?
Lita,
Corona.
Liba.
It's Loma Linda.
yes,
Isn't it Loma,
Loma
Linda?
Linda,
I
thank
think it's
you.
Loma Linda. Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's all
Yeah.
the same.
But Yorba Linda.
Linda.
Oh, Yorba Linda.
So he was some dick from Yorba Linda who got into politics and became president.
Yeah.
And he won presidency because everything he said made sense and he was very straightforward and they weren't televised. And with Nixon, they were televised. I mean, Nixon, Kennedy, they were
That's
televised.
right.
Yeah.
And he got his ass kicked.
because Kennedy is a master politician and a master orator, and
And
you're
good
right.
looking.
And
Good looking, and
good
the
looking.
mob was behind him, and all
He
that
was
kind
good
of stuff.
looking, but I never really. He's not that.
And
good
they say,
He
you know,
never
like,
did it for me either.
Me neither. His eyes were kind of going in different directions.
Well, he
a
looks like
little,
a
weren't they?
bobblehead.
Like, I don't
He looks
know,
like a
he looked
bobblehead.
like-
Even Jackie, she was a little
They were
funky
all-
too.
his
They were
head
all a
looked
little
like it was
strange
carved out
looking.
of a
He was a
ham.
bobblehead. Yeah,
they're
no,
what they
all
call
the Kennedys are
what they
bobbleheads.
call that
don't know.
that icky white. And I say that because it's like, to me, Michelle Obama is that icky fucking black person. Kennedy was that icky white person. They're just like so. Like
You just
they,
want
like they
Trump
hate
to
being
win.
around you.
You just
know,
want
like they're just
Melania
like-
Trump to
Like
be.
something
You just
smells
want
bad.
Melania Trump to be the first lady.
I don't
Probably
even know
on
who
a
she
lot
is.
of ecstasy.
Yeah.
She will be
Yeah.
the first
Ecstasy,
lady on
have
a
a
porn
face like
calendar.
that.
I'll tell
Was
you
she?
that much.
I'll
I don't
take
know who
that.
she
She
is.
could be the first lady on like a porn calendar.
I don't even know who she is.
probably had
Trump's
a
wife.
dick.
She's
Is that? I
hot.
thought his wife was Ivana.
No, that's
That's
back in the
Ivana.
80s.
That was like
that was the 80s.
dude. For all your knowledge about
Atlantic
everything
City.
else,
I've never
how
been
do you
involved in
not?
gossip.
All right.
I
Oh
do
my
no gossip.
God.
I know. But that's the thing. In all honesty, I'll do conspiracy. I'll do all kinds of things. I don't get involved in any type of gossip.
That's not gossip.
But it
That's
is,
just
the
reality.
gossip is like talking about. I don't care who his wife is. Like I never.
You
it's like I
should.
don't care who Hillary's husband is. I want to know what Hillary can do.
I just want Bill to be the first husband.
That would
I
be-
really,
yeah.
that would
You
be
wanna
so
know-
He's going to be
hot.
the biggest whore of a first
I know.
husband
Wait,
ever.
what about this? What if Hillary?
yeah.
What if?
Oh, God.
What if Hillary chose Monica Lewinsky as her running mate? Now I think we got a
Now the
ticket.
country's a
I would
Now,
vote for that.
thank you,
If she was
thank you,
that
right
cool,
here,
yeah.
dude. Come
If
on,
she was that
there's
cool-
a ticket. That's a winning ticket.
Why would you vote
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, she's all vote for Bill's dick.
Yeah, I
would
don't
be
know.
so
I just
weird.
think well, it'll.
The
you know,
thing is also, I think America
an
doesn't
18?
want.
she get ratings. Her numbers will go up.
Johnny, America doesn't want a Clinton or a Bush in the office now. That's another thing, I think.
Well,
I'm
if,
looking right at you,
if Hillary's
because
in the
you're looking at
office,
me.
there will be a Bush.
That's true. Yeah,
she does not have hard
You know what?
work.
Okay, now did anyone see the picture of Bush, the first Bush, and
Bush
Clinton?
Senior.
Big Bush.
And Clinton.
They're best
And little
friends.
Bush.
No,
What do they do?
What?
They fucking?
30-something years ago.
Oh, Big
together.
Bush and Clinton. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
before
so.
Bush
Yeah.
was president,
I
or
think-
when Bush
yeah.
was
When
president?
before
No,
his ass
before
was
that.
president.
When Reagan was president.
Yeah. And
Yes,
Bush
when
and
Reagan was
Clinton.
president,
and
that's
I've
right.
always said that Hillary and Clinton were a set-up marriage from the start.
Mm-hmm.
She's a lesbian. That's anybody who
looks
doesn't
like a
realize she's a
lesbian.
lesbian.
Well, then that's even better. She should
Yeah.
be president because she's
Yeah.
a woman and she's a
I
lesbian.
mean, why do you think she doesn't give a shit who Bill was fucking? She didn't give a shit
Yeah,
about Bill.
that's
you know?
okay. It's
she
great.
might as well
Jealous
be
'cause
hanging
she
out
had
with
her eye
Oprah
You
and
know
on
Jay.
it,
what?
too.
So what? Who cares? So if she's a
No.
lesbian, she's a lesbian.
No, you know what? I care.
I
And I'll tell
believe you
why I
too.
care.
Why? Because she should say she's
No.
a lesbian.
Well, okay, yes, that bothers me. Other
Yeah.
than that, I would so much rather have a lesbian female president
Yes.
than any other motherfucking president I could think of. And I
Right.
don't want to sound like that because not every lesbian woman's good. It's just that
So who do you
my
want?
experiences, I trust.
Yeah.
Almost every lesbian woman I've met who's out and open.
But she's not out
No.
and open about it.
And if she was, I would like it so much more because then all of a sudden, now I like you because you've already told
but
me.
then
you
Bill
realize
would
men
be
are, you
Bill
know-
would be the first bitch if
Wouldn't it be great?
if
Wouldn't it be
Hillary
great,
Clinton-
though,
Bill
if-
already was the first.
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
I'm sorry,
When it's
but
turning out more so, Bill was just a setup. He was a guaranteed president.
Dude, he was sitting on a bubble.
I
That
like
makes
Bill
complete-
Clinton.
I
I
do
was
too.
a fan
He
of
was
Bill.
not
Clinton.
a great
Me
president,
too.
though.
Oh,
No.
I
Hillary-
disagree. I
They-
think he
They
did
give
some
him
good
credit
stuff.
for what Reagan did.
Maybe Hillary
Yeah.
has a
Yeah.
penis.
What Reagan did economically, Bill Clinton got credit for.
Well, yeah.
What Reagan doesn't get blamed for is all of our homeless problem.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's because he
That's
shut down the
right.
hospital.
That is
Yeah.
right. That is total. I know that. I know.
changed
He
the
just
economy
opened the
of America,
doors.
but he, at the same time, he also
Yeah.
shut down
It's
all
all
the
it's all
asylums.
so with George W. Bush, everyone's talking about that like right happening right now. That's not going to affect until 2020
Nope. Yeah, exactly.
or 2024.
And Bush, what people find out is Bush was an inconsequential. This last Bush was an inconsequential president. He didn't matter. He was a setup because they did not want Jeb in there at that time. It was too much of a clusterfuck. Jeb is the choice. Now at this point,
He's not.
Yeah,
it's-
they can't run
thank
him.
God.
Yeah, they can't
Thank
run him.
so
Yeah,
Thank
he was going to be the chosen
Lord.
one.
If
but-
one more
yeah.
freaking Bush got in
Politics
office,
is
But
all
Hillary should
set
have been
up.
Hillary should have been president as opposed to Obama. Obama was a stick-in last minute. The guy has no past, all this bullshit about him. And the thing is, everyone's going to vote Hillary. The problem was Hillary was going to go nutso. She was going to socialize medicine, which would have been great. She was going to create a socialized system within capitalism, which she's like a mother god complex where she's smarter than everyone, and she actually kind of is.
Yeah.
And and she could have really fixed this country. And so my feeling, and it's a theory, it's coming out of my ass, and I always say that when it is they made sure she did not become president because they could not kill her. They could not stop her. She's part of the Rodham family. They're a deep family, and you can't kill them. They're the people who decide who gets killed. So their daughter doesn't die. So
Wow.
if she became president, everything
that is
changes.
a freaking hardcore.
Well, and people don't look at that. And she would have been president. But all of a sudden, you got some dude who's going to be the first black president pop out of nowhere.
nowhere.
And now all of a sudden, boom,
Yeah.
and she starts stepping
I know,
back.
I was upset when
And
Barack
then
came,
she
but I'm not
succeeds
totally
the presidency, the running for the presidency to him all of a sudden. And her guarantee was she will be president now.
And that's why I'm upset that all this crap is going
It's
down.
going to be a Trump-Clinton
Runoff.
runoff.
Do you think so? Do you think it still will be?
And I'll tell you this,
That's-
Trump's
do you think
the
that's-
bullshit. Trump's the bullshit, even though I wish he wasn't.
Do you really think it's
Yeah.
going to come down to Trump
Oh, yeah.
and Clinton?
Yeah, and
you
he's-
do.
and he's a guarantee.
You don't,
Bernie's
you don't
not gonna
think
go past.
You don't think either Carly Fiorina or Ben Carson are going to come up from behind
I kind
and
of like
steal the
Ben
thunder?
Carson in a way.
I can almost guarantee it'll
I don't
be
mind
Trump
him.
Clinton, and the reason is because
He's not gonna
Clinton's
do much.
guaranteed the presidency, and at that point, Trump is going to say some things that will disclude him from
And you
being
think
president.
so? You think Hillary will ultimately win?
Yeah, I think the whole goal is that Hillary's going to be
I
president.
hope so.
Yeah,
I
the
really
whole
do.
point is
I'm
Yeah.
definitely a Hillary
because you have
supporter.
powers that be fighting.
I've been so upset that it's like kind of starting to fizzle. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, no, she'll be
they're-
president.
They're gonna have Bernie
Yeah.
gain grassroots.
Yes,
of them,
I
yeah.
saw
support.
that. He has a lot of
Then
grassroots.
He's gonna sell out to her, and then she'll be president.
think so?
Against
Why would
whoever
Trump wanna be?
against-
We're going to have a post-election podcast.
Perfect.
Let's
With,
bring
well,
it,
you
let's
would
bring it.
anyway, but
Yeah.
with this,
With
we should
President
like
Clinton.
we should bring.
I'm telling you, yeah.
with President Clinton.
Well, Trump. Why would Trump want to be president?
Please, Miss Clinton.
He makes
no-
too much.
he wants to do it.
President.
He's
he
got
does-
too much. He's
it's
got more
Damn
power.
president.
Well, you know what though? The president doesn't have power. Trump already does.
Trump has more money. Than
Yeah,
the
Trump has more power
Yeah.
than the president.
He'd probably have a problem being
Well,
president.
you don't know
then.
is that
Well,
Trump.
but this is what I mean.
They quash his.
Trump's
his
donated
power.
money to Hillary's campaign before and Obama's campaign before.
Yeah.
And going back, I believe it was Reagan he donated
Yeah.
to. He's donated back and forth between Republican and Democrat through the years. So you
yeah.
have to think of that. He is.
He goes with the winners.
Yeah.
No, he's just
Yeah,
like
Trump's
a
a-
bad guy.
Trump's a-
like he
well,
wants
Trump's
to take
a
over the
stick-in.
world.
Where he would be great, and he's fascinating people, and he's getting away with saying all
It's
this
so
stuff.
crazy.
And
It's-
for me, it's hard to believe that he really is ahead in the polls with Latin people. It's really hard to
That's
believe.
insane.
So then, if we say it's bullshit, then we're being fed it, and then
Yeah.
Latin and Black people start going, okay, well, if other people are cool with it, so am I then.
Yeah.
And
But
then-
that's exactly what you say. People
Yeah.
jump on the bandwagon of anything that
Yep.
is put on any kind of media, news, everything. People are like, oh, well, then it must be true. People
I
are
watched it. It has
it's
to be.
unbelievable.
Well, it's like the same thing with Bernie Sanders. It's
And then
just like
Trump sticks his foot in his mouth, and Hillary's president.
Oh,
Bernie's. Everyone's on Bernie, but no one knows about Bernie at the same time because he's just an old crazy man. That's what he looks like to me. I've listened to his stuff. I watch his campaign stuff. It feels like an old crazy man talking.
But he
So,
makes sense.
He makes
He
sense.
makes real life sense.
But he's not going to get anything done
No.
at the
That's
same
right.
time.
That's what I think.
And he
too.
doesn't have any power to actually get anything done.
Yes.
And we
That's
know the
exactly right.
president
I don't think
doesn't
he's.
do
I don't
anything.
think he's realistically electable.
Yeah.
Because I think what he's saying is true. It rings true with all of us. But exactly? Can he get this stuff done? And I
It's like
don't.
you become, and I don't understand why anyone wants to become president. Just don't get it.
Well,
for anybody.
that's what I mean. Since Nixon,
For the
you
bowling
don't
alley.
have the power.
It's just-
so you don't have the power,
such
so
a
you don't have
useless
control.
job.
So it's only people who are puppet presidents.
And I think Obama's the last, will be the last president, or maybe it's Bush, where you don't have any more security. They got rid of that.
Well,
you know how that you're protected
Your
after
Secret Service.
They don't give you Secret Service for life.
it's done.
They're like,
They
okay,
stopped
the
doing
black
it.
guy doesn't
Yeah,
get
that's
shit when he
exactly-
Yeah,
leaves.
that's crazy.
No,
Obama
Ryan's
definitely
right.
needs some Secret Service.
true.
If anybody
that's
did.
exactly what they did. That's what
Well-
the Republican did
it-
when
is
they
it
took over.
Bush did
they
it,
were
or
like,
was Obama
no,
the
it was
last
the
one?
Republican House or whatever. They passed it through in some bill that was like, do you want to kill children, aka? Can
Yeah.
we take away Obama's pension because?
Well, here's
he's
the
black?
beautiful thing. Remember the guy who tried to kill Obama?
Alabama.
There's a few.
Yeah,
Which
there-
one?
Yeah, there
There was the guy that shot up the White House.
No,
Yeah,
shot
there's-
at the White House.
There's the guy that drove into the
Again,
the
nowhere
front
near
lawn.
Obama.
I know,
the guy
but
who tried to kill Obama with the sniper rifle.
No.
who was this?
No, I'm sorry. I mean the guy who tried to blow himself up at the Obama thing.
Okay.
When was
that
this?
sounds.
No, nobody.
No.
Where was this?
Isn't that a little odd in such a racist country? Because we're so racist in this country.
I getcha.
Not one person
Has tried to kill
has
Obama.
tried to kill Obama. Not one Klan member. And it's because what I've said all along is we're far removed from that. And the only people who are really playing that up are the media. Is there racism? Of course. Are there ignorant people? Of course. Every color, every part of this world, there's ignorant, racist people.
Sure.
But is everything they've been putting in the media true?
No, of course
If
not.
we've had a black president or a
My
half black
God.
president, and nobody has tried to sniper this
Right.
dude.
Oh,
You're gonna
that's
tell me
right.
there ain't
Do you
one
think,
white
like-
supremacist good with a sniper rifle?
Wait, so do you think like in real life, like there's
That's-
like at
that's
least
good.
one Obama that gets killed a day, like because they would have to have like clones
Replacement
or something.
Obamas?
I mean, come on, that's comic book shit.
He's
They-
actually
they've
number
had,
3.
like,
They've actually
model
two have already
prototypes.
been
But you
taken
know what I
down.
mean? But nobody looks at that.
Which
you
is
know?
weird, but the media's play with Obama's Secret Service compared to the previous Secret Service is his Secret Service is terrible.
Yeah.
Like the media's all
But
over it,
nobody's ever
right.
tried to
which
kill
is
him.
really interesting.
But
Huh?
now
Just
here's
have
the other
drone
thing.
and everything else. going
What's
on.
the other musical artist who was assassinated besides Lennon? None.
Jimi
Oh.
Hendrix.
No, he was not assassinated. Whether you
Hendrix
think he
was.
was killed,
drug overdose.
Whether you think he was
No,
killed,
he was
no,
not.
even if he was
Besides
killed,
Lennon?
Bruce Lee and Bob
yeah.
Marley.
Okay, but even if
Okay,
no,
Bob
let me
Marley
wait.
was killed too.
No, Bob Marley was a fucking moron.
That's
Let me just tell you. First of all,
Don't-
Bob
don't-
Marley, who
don't
was half
upset
white.
my world, man.
Okay, no, Bob Marley was half white. Okay, whose dad had money. Let me just say this because there's a
Okay.
big bullshit about that, and I love Marley's music. He's a
Okay.
genius. But this dude, okay, was Rastafarian and had a fucking foot infection and chose not to get it fixed. And then when it became poison,
He went
to
septic.
every doctor, including Nazi doctors, okay, to try and get this shit fixed. So, with him, he wasn't assassinated. This idiot
Sure.
killed himself.
Yeah.
This idiot killed himself. Now, if you want to say Bruce Lee or
Bruce Lee for
or Hendrix
sure.
was murdered,
Hendrix,
there
I don't know.
maybe I would buy in a little. You know, I might buy into that. But Marley killed himself out of stupidity. But here's the thing: Lennon was assassinated. Not
Yeah.
one other musician has ever been assassinated.
okay.
So if people are that crazy,
Yeah.
then why hasn't any other musician been killed? Except for Lennon was talking about what the government was doing. Lennon was calling out the government for their crimes. He was killed. Paul McCartney, well, I won't go into that.
Yeah, don't.
But Lennon was murdered by our government because no other musician has ever been assassinated. And that's why I say many of our presidents have had attempts on their life. Kennedy was killed. We know Kennedy was killed by our own government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who thinks that there was some one dude
Right, of
who
course.
decided,
Is completely.
and this is the thing, yeah. Reagan was actually somebody actually
Tried to
tried
shoot
to assassinate
Yeah.
Reagan. That
Yes.
was real,
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And it was
but
live.
didn't.
Right.
Secret Service
That's
jumped
reality.
around. Yeah.
Right.
Because Secret Service does their job.
Yeah.
But Kennedy gets shot in a fucking car. Nobody's around him. Everyone kind of moved. Okay. Certain things
Yeah.
like
Right.
that.
They're all,
Yeah, and people don't get that. Lincoln, all the way back to Lincoln was a setup.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that
Oh, yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
But we go on and pretend, no, this is real, And that's the problem with this entire world is we buy into all this bullshit and then we discover it's not real, but it fades. And we don't want anyone to be accountable. We don't demand that not Joe over there gets fired, but fucking everybody's gone. And all the way to the top, that everyone's gone when this shit goes down.
Yeah.
Instead, we blow it off and it's a conspiracy.
Well, same thing with 9/11. We're not, no, guys, don't forget. And then we still don't have answers.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I would never lie about being in the building.
Oh, God.
Oh, you weren't here? Were you here
That's
for
how we
that?
started. Well,
Oh, do you know?
listening?
Did
I
you
know,
see
yeah,
that?
They weren't here for
Did
it,
you
but
see
they
it?
probably
Did you
heard
hear
of
it on the podcast?
I didn't hear on the podcast, but I know the story about
Yeah.
him.
That's-
He says
how
he
we
was in the
started
9/11
talking.
building. Da da da. All these people really died. Da da da. It's some bullshit. But yes, my knowledge of 9/11 says 100% our own government did a demolition of the building because no building from a plane crash on top falls
yeah.
straight down. It's
No, you
not.
can't peel
it's
like
not
that.
structurally
Yeah.
possible. Every architect anywhere has come out and said that is not structurally possible for a plane to hit the top of a building and it to come down demolition style straight. It's as well. The plans, and this is public, is the building itself was made to take a plane crash from a real plane
Yeah.
right into the middle of it and not burn.
Well, we talked about this a million times too, but
Yeah.
when the Pentagon got hit, we have no video of the Pentagon getting hit.
No plane.
And no
we
plane.
just see one thing.
And we have one little camera,
Yeah.
and the Pentagon has missiles all around it. Like it is
anti-terrorist
the, is the
missiles
most, most highly
Yeah.
defended building
yeah,
in America.
you can't hit the Pentagon unless they let you hit the Pentagon.
Yeah.
And so all this
So-
stuff. So we know. I know. Let me say it was a fake. Regardless, real people died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't pretend I was there, even if our own government did it. Those people still really lost their lives, and those families, and all those people in New York, and all those clubs in New York
Clubs.
Man.
that have family that lost lives. Wow.
No, yeah.
Like
thousands.
throw him on your marquee
Yeah.
and just write "fuck the 9/11 victims" under it. Just write "fuck you" and your real experience. We're booking Steve Renazizi.
Is that his name? Like
Yeah,
his real name?
yeah. And I mean, again, I fuck with my career all the time. I know he's got a sitcom. I don't give a shit. When I saw all those people die, my heart bled for everybody there. Everybody who died in any of that bullshit. That was just so sad. Every firefighter, every police officer who blindly risked their life to go in there and save people. And this dude's going to build a career off pretending he was there.
Well, also
Wow.
with
Yeah.
going to the firefighters and the police officers walking in there, they know how buildings are structurally sound. And
Oh, yeah.
if they run up there, then if they'll know, like, oh, this thing's gonna implode.
They would never go into
can't-
a building that could
Yeah.
possibly come straight down.
So they're just literally doing.
They
their
were
job.
they were sacrificed. It's
Yeah.
sad. It's so sad because every one of their lives matter. Every one of their lives matter equally to mine, equally to everyone else's. And and it's a sad thing. We have to wrap things up, but
so much
last
more to
thoughts?
talk
Wow.
about.
We'll start with you, Bonnie. Last thoughts on this. This has been
I want to. Well, this has been awesome. Thanks for having me on.
always
I'm
fantastic.
really glad to learn that Snoop Dogg is still called Snoop Dogg and not Snoop Lion.
Yeah.
Because I was sounding. No wonder that joke wasn't going over in my act because I was calling him Snoop Lion, and now I know why I didn't get a
People are like,
laugh.
that's old.
So this has been. It's kind of been like a
that.
mini comedy class. Actually, it's
I like
been great.
that, Angie.
Thank you for having me on. As always, good times. Love the company, love the conversation, and good times.
Love it. Have fun here every time I come in. It's awesome.
Thoughts on the show?
Thoughts on the show?
What you thought about
Don't
Thoughts
give
on the
Dave
show?
Carter
The show is
edibles.
awesome.
Don't give
Yeah,
Dave
don't give
Carter
me edibles either.
This is the most honest show you could be on, and I like how we get a variety of people open up. So
I got to tell you, I love doing it, Johnny.
I'm mad that Dave's stealing my retarded bit, but
Oh my god!
I'm doing the puppet show, OK Depression, a Radiohead musical puppet show this weekend, 1836 Sunset Studios, 9 p.m. Come out. It's a free show. 2 great bands. And a rock and roll puppet show.
I like how you did that.
Come on.
I didn't even do the plugs yet, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that was
So
awesome.
No. You know what? it was?
Oh,
you
shit!
know what?
There's a tsunami.
You know what?
That's
You know what?
the other thing.
You know
Chili.
what though?
Chili.
Besides my thing,
Yeah.
there's a
There's a
But you know what?
tsunami.
You haven't done
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
retarded the whole show, and I like
Good.
that
What?
right at the
I'm
end.
trying. I'm
No,
gonna
wait,
do my
tell me.
retard
Yeah,
therapy.
yeah.
So
There's a
there's a
tsunami.
We're
tidal
going to
wave.
end and we're going to talk about tsunami because we don't want
Tidal
everyone
wave.
else to know because
Okay.
they'll be hiding with us.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm Burger Podcast. Just keep one thing in mind. Pay attention to your kids or pay bail.
Yeah.
That's life. Guys, I'm Burger Podcast. Have a great night.
Net.